Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mellow7 Gaming, and we're going to take a look at Baldur's Gate today, but we're going to take a look at multiplayer and what you can do, both how you would do multiplayer, but also how, as a single player, you could create your own custom party, if you like, rather than rely on the NPCs. And so, as you can see, I've got two versions of Baldur's Gate on my computer. I downloaded it through GOG, so it's pretty easy for me just to copy it over and run it separately. Your mileage may vary depending on who you got the game through, whether you can easily launch it or not. In this case, launching it from either of these just opens a version of the Larian launcher, which allows me to launch it. So it worked pretty well for me. And as you can see, I do in fact have two versions of the game up and running. So what we're going to do is we are going to start on this version right here, which happens to be my primary installation, and we are going to choose multiplayer. And from here, we could do LAN, or we could do online. Now, obviously, if you were not connected to Galaxy, we want to create. So we could do this either way. If you're doing this on your own computer, probably LAN's the easiest way, but I think we could do this online as well. Let's try both and see what happens. So let's create one here, and we're gonna have a short wait for this. And there's our game, there's our host. It's us. And now I'm going to go ahead, and this is our server ID right here. I'm going to copy that to the clipboard real quick. Who can join your game? I'm going to say invitation. And obviously here, LAN connections, direct connections also would work. I think if you have the server ID, that counts as an invitation. Let's find out. So we've got that there. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, let's just leave it that way. Maybe that's people who can just randomly join. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I have done this, but I did this just from the connection side, not from the other side. So here we're going to come to our second one. We're going to say multiplayer. I'm going to say online, direct connect maybe, and then I need to paste in the connection. There we go. Oh, that one said connection failed. Multiplayer, finding lobbies, LAN, or online, excuse me, not connected to the Galaxy servers. Connect. Baldur's Gate. Any map. Party level any. Let's try LAN. Let's go ahead and back out of this. Do I need to launch it first? I don't think so. Rename lobby. Mellow's lobby. There we go. Maybe because we have that there. Let's go invitation only. We still got our copy there. We'll come over here. We'll say direct connect. We've got our deal there. There we go. Took a second. It's probably because we had it set for nobody. And this one came up as debug profile 1, probably because it's logged in under the same account name, right? So I could click ready. That one already says ready. Let's come back to this one, and let's launch. And we should see both of them go through the same thing. If I exit through both of them or escape through both of them, they should join in. And now we can create whatever characters we want, right? So we'll go ahead and just for the purposes of this, we'll just go really fast. We'll say there's an entertainer. Sure, we're fine with elf. Our appearance, we'll make it a guy. Our class, we'll say Sure, you are a rogue. You have skills. We'll live with what they have. You have ability points that are already set. We're good with that. We're okay with that. He lives. He dreams of the dark side there, the wrong side of the tracks, right? An elf who loves the drow. We'll say venture forth for you. Now, we'll come over here. We'll say race. We'll say, how about dwarf? Appearance, we're fine with that. We're going to go class. We'll say fighter. Skills, we're okay with those. Ability bonuses, sure, why not? We're okay with that. She also likes drow women, so this is going to be a little bit of a fight, you know, if we happen to find one. And we're going to hit venture forth. Maybe that's where they bonded, right? They have such similar taste. And now we go ahead and we jump into the game. At some point here, it'll hop through. And there we go. These are our two characters. They both stand up. We can click around with either of them. Wait for the dwarf to get up and running. There we go. One of the things we can do is we can take a look at our session here, and you can see we've got two characters. If we had additional characters, you can't do this in the Nautiloid, but as you get NPCs, in the Nautiloid you're going to have potentially your little brain and Lae'zel, right? But after that, you can swap control of the NPCs back and forth, right? And in fact, I can now run this character down to there, apply. One or more users have no, that's okay. I'm now gonna, I think I'm gonna back out. And what I should be able to do is just quit my game here. Yep. Now we have control of both characters. We can stack them together. And now we have, in theory, our own custom party. And if you wanted to, you could build 4 of these if you like. It may even be possible. Session manager. Open to invites only. Open to friends. We've got a direct connection here. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to here. I'm going to see if we can add another character. Let's see if we can do that full in. So we'll go ahead. We'll jump into Baldur's Gate 3 again. We'll go ahead. We'll start our next session. So one of the video articles I read said, well, you have to have a really good computer to get all 4 versions running at the same time, you know, if you want to do 4 characters. But I'm not sure you do. I think we could probably do it this way to bring characters in, right? You get started and then you could bring one in at a time with only running 2 options. You could also obviously do this on a laptop if you have a laptop or another computer in the house. You don't have to run every session here on the same one. And we're going to say online. We're going to say direct connect. We already have it. We'll go ahead and apply. Let's see if it gives us our original character or if it gives us the option to create a new character. In this case, it gave us the option to just join into our old one. Okay, that's fine. Good to know. So we would need to necessarily have 4 different versions of the game on at the same time, but not necessarily loaded in at the same time, I don't believe. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to back out of this one. We'll just go ahead and quit. That should automatically give control of the dwarf to you. That's fine. Oh, did we lose it? Nope, we still got both of them. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually create yet another version of this. So we're going to back out here to games. We'll go copy. We'll create another space here. We'll go new folder. Baldur's Gate 3.1. And we'll be back once this is done copying. All right, we're almost done here. A couple more seconds left, it looks like. Although it's been on 10 seconds for a little while now, so we'll see. But almost. Come on, you can do it. Come on, little computer. Probably should have just done this on the actual games drive. I was trying to make sure that it would run a little bit better than possible, so I put it on a separate drive. But this drive is not not as fast as the games drive. It's just meant for storage. So it is what it is. So let's go in here, and we'll go ahead and launch Baldur's Gate 3. This will be our third. There we go. That's 3. Our third copy of the game on the computer. So we'll there we go. I wasn't 100% sure to take it off. I'm going to close the launcher in the background. One less thing that needs to run. Although I guess considering I still have vcarve open and was doing a little SolidWorks in the background while we waited, it's probably okay. All right. Once again, we're going to go into multiplayer. We're going to go to, we see Baldur's Gate there. Let's go ahead and connect. And let's see if it gives us control of the character that's already made, or if we get to make another character. We did not get to make another character. That's disappointing. Let's go ahead and go to session. If we just go there, and I then... Nope. All right, so it looks like if you want to make a bunch of players, you do in fact need to start up multiple sessions in the character creation phase. Although potentially, let's leave that there. Let's now try to open a third and see if you could, in fact, say you started a game with a buddy, you're going, a third friend wants to jump in. What is that third friend gonna see? So let's go back to Baldur's Gate here to this. We'll go back to this one and we'll launch from here. So this is our second one, the one we originally made this character on. And we'll see if, in fact, if this person gets the option to create their own character. Even though technically they already have one, I guess. We'll have to see. But it's interesting that we can pass those characters back and forth. There we go. Early access, yep. Multiplayer. Finding lobbies. Connect. Let me go over to here real fast. Let's go session. Session manager. Oh, it's closed. So let's go ahead and go open to invites only. We know we've got that. We'll say confirm. Now we'll go to this one. We'll go to direct connect. Paste. Accept. No controllable characters available. All right. So you do, in fact, ask the host to free a character slot or recruit another character. Okay, so you do, in fact, have to create all of your characters early on. It doesn't look like you can jump in with a new custom character once the game has been started. You have to create all those up front. Now, if we had our NPCs in there, then you could jump in and control Lae'zel or somebody like that without any problems. But it doesn't look like you could, you can't, it's not going to give you the option to create a new player once you're already going. So, a little disappointing, but not super surprising. I think that's fine, actually. I mean, like I said, it could have worked the other way, but I'm okay with that. I'm sitting here looking at the camera, even though I know that today OBS has decided not to accept my camera again, for whatever reason. But that's okay. Anyway, so that's, I guess, our experiment for today. So clearly you can make your own custom characters. It just depends on how many sessions you want to get running on your own early. You could do all 4, either running them on the same computer if your computer's good enough, or split them off to a laptop or another computer or however, or friends. And then once those characters are made, they can be moved around however you would like amongst the players that are there. But you can't create new additional custom characters once the game itself has been started. And that seems fine. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. As always, thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.